Let me know when. Oh, okay. Perfect timing. I've just heard myself in the stream. Hello, everybody. Even though we only have 5 viewers, including myself, because the stream wasn't published yet, there's the welcome message for people who would be rewatching the stream as well. And I think there will be some of that, because this is going to be a really interesting game between Serbia and France. I was really looking forward to this matchup. And before I start doing the regular commentary stuff, I just want to point out the Dolly Prune's message. I'm gay if I don't score, so I want this to stay in the stream forever if he doesn't score, so that people will know it. But anyway, I am joined by Ovechkin. Ovi. He is not in the room yet because he was late, but it is okay because we still haven't started. Seems like French team will start off with the regular lineup with a replacement of Dolly Prune instead of Paredes. I think he was in the room for a while, but he's not here anymore. Maybe it's just me making things up. And Serbia is here with their full lineup, but the question is who's going to be the starting four? The referee is requesting the conference and forums. We also have Yato on the bench for French team. I didn't mention it. My apologies, Yato. And as I was checking, this game could be the confirmed game for both of the teams, because it is unlikely for both of them to move positions, no matter if it's upwards or downwards. But with the results of this game, they can clarify their spot. If Serbia gets at least 1 point, they are pretty much guaranteed to be third, I would say. And same thing with France. If they get at least 1 point, they are actually guaranteed to place of the Group A. So we will be waiting for the results before we update the table. And hopefully we're going to start the game soon. Currently it is only 8 minutes delay. Dolly confirmed, so I think we are good to go. Just waiting for the referee. Also, reminder, there is no bot updating the kits, so please remember to update the kits on your own, because it just looks better for the footage, both on the recordings and for the streams. And it is better for viewers. I know there's plenty of players who don't mind having different kits or have kits disabled, but it is just better for league-wise. Like even for, I don't know, montages of some teams. Maybe for highlights, if we're gonna have them. There's no leaks, because I obviously don't know anything, but that's just a little hint for the admin team. That would be nice to have some sort of that. I'm getting DMs from Snap about the other game. Oh, because there's 2 games at once, I forgot. Let me turn it on so I can update the results as well. Which room is it? KXQ.
Another game.
The other game is Nordics against, I don't know who, but there's only Nordics on their own right now. Let me find it in the commentary channel. Against Romania B, okay. But as I said, there's 5 Nordics players and nothing one from Romania B. So it's pretty interesting. I've heard some decent opinions about Romania B, like Tinga, Modric mainly, the players. I don't think I've seen any of their matches, but it doesn't seem like I'm going to see it today as well. Serbian team is talking about tactics, and referee Harold just interrupts them. Just cover Evra and Nathan, and Dolipron will cover himself and go. Paredes is back in the room, so I was correct about him being present. Good to have him back. He'll probably come on if he's needed, since like literally France only needs 1 point to be guaranteed. first place. Can we start, please? Says Vicky Ann. I would appreciate that as well. But are we finally starting it? There we go. Miki Play, Miha, and Drogbeni are on the bench for the start. So Serbia will play with a lineup made of Rotirk, Miske, Maestro, and Rale against French team lineup made of Vikien, Eidanon, Evra, and Doliprun. And as you can see, the kits are not what I've asked them to be, because we have Ulisa Sezamkova on the right, and there's Serbian kits. Okay, so somebody is listening to the stream and updating that. I really appreciate that. Nice to see them being changed. Hopefully we won't have kit clash, but I don't think France is going... Actually, they have the same colors, but they are in different order. But I don't think they will have their national flag colors for blue away kit. Dolly didn't reach it. There's Miske high pressuring Aidan. Rale was waiting for a good X battle to get the counter. Rale is that kind of player that, depending on his day, can be either really clinical, like he was when he scored, I believe, hat-trick or maybe even 4 goals. But then he's had some bad days as well, which were mainly noticeable, I would say, in annoying karma killers when he's struggling to finish. But based on friendly performance I've had against him earlier on, I think he's on his lucky day. And if he gets one chance, he could definitely make it. So Aidano will need to watch out for him. I know France was practicing as well, but I didn't catch much of it, because when I've joined they had already an opponent. And I think they've played against Nordics. I can't remember. Doliprun with Evra. Looking for that space, but they get blocked by Maestro and Miska. Doliprun with a mistake, but it will go back really far to Vikien. Maestro now looking for that shot, almost reached Rale to change the direction, but we still don't have a goal. Oh, what happened here? What requested? We've almost seen a goal from Serbia. Miske is keeping it in play, didn't leave it, but at the other end, France is not kicking it out as well. Rale looking for the opportunity, saved by Vikien, and there we go, puck is finally out of play. I think French people are now arguing about the pause, but there was no fault from Xaros. Like, Doliprun just kept it in instead of kicking it out. We're waiting for the game to continue. I guess Vikian is flagging. I mean, that would make sense with his positioning on that opportunity.
Okay, I have an update on the other match. It's a walkover.
And that's fake news. They still have a minute to come to the room.
Well, no.
Wow, he's living in UK and he's an hour behind. I forgot about him. My bad. Maestro rejoined in the meantime.
So Nordics win a match, bravo!
And by that, it is somewhat likely for Nordics to advance with that advantage, since what would need to happen for them to not advance? They would need Serbia to lose both of their games, and Serbia has to play against Romania B and France right now. And then Romania B would get that victory, Nordics losing to Yugoslavia, then it would be tied between 3 teams, so then we would have goal differential, and Romania B could tank up on it. But yeah, that's just mathematical. Let's focus on Hagsball rather than mathematics, because we've continued the match. Maestro with the block. Evra misses that. Oh, mistake from Miska. There's a shot from Evra and it's in!
Oh!
What a mistake from Miska. They went on 3v1, and instead of playing it simple, Miska tried to do some fancy turn, maybe just lift it off the wall. And that was a horrible mistake with that bad pass
What
that
a
ended up with
nonce.
Evra. But Evra did well with that turn and good finish top corner as well. Rotier did not reach that in time. So it is 1-0 to France right now. Maestro with Rale. Serbians will need to push it more like Maestro does now. In the first 2 minutes, he was really paying attention to Miska and helping him out in defense. Now it looks like he's somewhat trying to support Raleigh, but he's still not letting go of Dolbrun. There's Miska now. Maestro gets to that. Evra kicks it upwards. There's a down with Evra, but it gets blocked. If a down only held Maestro and didn't block the pass, we would see 1-1 for Dolbrun. Maestro kicks it forward. There's Raleigh. They're together on the wall. Miska tries to turn, then the match with it. Raleigh in the corner, tries to cross it, but blocks it himself. Miska again, kicking it around to Maestro. We have a face-off of two of the best midfielders of previous season. I've just noticed Maestro, who was named the 4th best midfielder, and Evra, who was named the 3rd best midfielder, are playing against each other today. But in those first 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure Evra has proved that he was a better player. Although it definitely doesn't only matter on his performance, but that goal was pretty damn nice. Now he's just tried to kick it out. Rahal managed to hold it, although at what cost? Now Serbia needs to defend. Miska keeps it in, playing it with Maestro. Maestro looking for Raleigh, but Evra this time kicks it out right after the time. And Dolbrun keeps on being toxic in French, but since this is in French, I don't think anyone pays attention to it.
I think Serbia can score.
They'll need more opportunities because for now, Aidan is covering Raleigh really well. But they've had that one chance when Vikin was lagging. And now Dolly is on the bench. Paredes is subbed on.
Dolbrun bench. I mean,
Did I copy? No, I don't. I copied the link. But I've mentioned it in the stream earlier about Dolbrun saying that if he doesn't score, he's gay. So I'm sure Yasmin will appreciate Serbia defense now.
oh, yeah.
Iki subs himself on for Raleigh. Or maybe he doesn't. We'll see. Drogbenny is now at it as well.
So if Dolbrun don't score, you can join Yasmin team.
Apparently, Yasmin is joining Italian United. That's what he's been saying on general chat today.
What?
I mean, there's still like about, I don't know, a month till the club season, so plenty of things can change. But that's what he's been saying.
Yes.
Seems like he's not satisfied with. Actually, let me translate that message because they did respond A+ to him. Let's see, what did he say?
Buon tipres les bolos. Bro, French.
I don't know what's bolos. Good A+ bolos.
Dolbrun getting A+. What?
What's bolos? It's a typical French word. It represents someone particularly aggressive as French or.
You are lagging.
I think he was like insulting Evra, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get a post-match interview on general chat from the boss himself.
Turned into Evra throughout that whole bit.
We have a sub in Serbia team as well. Benny came on for Ale, and then obviously Paredes for Dolly Prone. So I think it's going to get tougher for Serbians now. Evra hits it wide. Miski tries to turn. He needs to watch out for that bend though. He gained around with Maestro. Miski will still get to that. Hits it over Evra. Try to make it, but Paredes was there with that high pressure as well. The chemistry between Paredes and Evra is so common in clutch for the French team. Maestro now. I don't know what he wanted to do, but I'm pretty sure it didn't work out. Although they did get some sort of shot, but VKN managed to save that. And there's another good save. Decent attempt from Misko with that long shot. Evra now. Really good turn. But couldn't pass it. He just kicked it out. And down didn't hit the second X on time. He's taking his time and kinda net though. There's Evra for Paredes. He plays it down the middle, but it gets cleared by Maestro. Good turn from Maidana. The French team seems to be having more possession this period, as they have another chance, this time saved by Rotir. Rotir, the ex-teammate of Paredes, they played together in Dolby's round, although I think Rotir only had like 2 games, but they were at least in Team Discord. And I'm pretty sure. Oh, what a mistake from Paredes! And also from Rotir, but he wasn't expecting that X. And it is 2-0 for French team. Paredes getting another goal. The top scorer of previous season now is looking to get the top scorer award for the World Cup. There's another chance, but this time Maestro kicks it deep. Paredes has scored his 5th goal of the tournament. And with that, he is tied second with players such as Xarot, who's referee of the game, and Maisi Pro Legenda. And the only player who is above him right now is FC Inter with 7 goals.
Maisi Pro Legenda. Oh, Paredes.
Good save from Rotir this time. There's another chance, it's a save. French team is looking for more goals. Evra with a shot blocked by Miske. There's Paredes, there's a Betona. I think the shot was off target, so we won't have penalty shot. But French team is not asking for VAR anyway, so we're going to continue. Now it is France with that minute of power play. So I think Serbia is pretty much done for this match. They'll need a miracle to score while being 1 man down till pretty much the end of the period. VKN with Evra. Evra leaves it play down on Drobeni with a high pressure. It's a save from VKN. It almost was that miracle I've mentioned. Drobeni will be looking for that angle. Doesn't find it, but Evra kicks it too powerfully. Rotip gets to it. There's the cross blocked by Maestro though. 7 seconds until Miske is back, so this is the last attack with the advantage for French team. Paredes, he's been wobbling around, but it got blocked by Drobeni. So now Miske is back. They've managed to hold this for a minute without the defender. Evra is taking his time. Maestro gets to that, only 10 seconds left in the second period. Maestro with Drobeni blocked by Aidan on this time. 3 seconds left. Will he keep it in play? Yes, he does. He keeps it on the wall though. Kicking it to Maestro. Miske should get to that in time. However, he'll pressure highly. Does Evra kick it out? He doesn't. Paredes manages to keep it in. We are having a long extra time, but it is now out. Roderick tried to control it, but if he wanted to keep it in, he needed to hold that X. So 2 periods are now gone, and it is 2-0 to French team. We've seen 2 goals scored by who was it? Opponents of Czech Republic last time in last period. So it is possible, but it is definitely going to be tough. All the Serbian players have been added again. Yato came on for Evra. That's nice. Is that Yato's debut?
Yes.
It is indeed. Paredes says they are ready. And we are waiting for the Serbians. Also, I don't know if Flash will be online for it tomorrow, but there will be a stream of another postponed game, or at least hopefully there will be a stream of Poland against Belarus. If Belarus comes to the game as well, it might be worth mentioning that. And we're still waiting for Serbia team. So maybe you have something to advertise, Ovi.
What?
Do you want to say something on the stream? This is your perfect moment to give a shout out, to promo yourself. What do you want to do?
Uh.
Well, he left the voice shot, but anyway, seems like Serbia team is ready to continue with Drogveni, Miske, Rale, and Rotir. So another changed lineup. Maestro is now on the bench, and we'll start off right now with a sub in French team as well. So both teams have switched lineup with one sub every period. This is pretty interesting stat. I know there's plenty of stat people like me who love these little facts. But anyway.
Wait. I know what to say now.
Well, it's too late because the game has started.
Serbia.
There's Benny looking for Rale. I'm not gonna get involved in political stuff, at least on the stream. Rale looking for the angle blocked by Adamo. This gets to that. Rale will catch it first. He's in the corner, looks for a cross, makes it through, but Benny wasn't positioned well enough. That was the chance for Serbians. And now Yato playing around with Miska, and unfortunate corner rebound for him. Etienne does it really well to kick it to the other end. Will Rotir do it again? No, he doesn't. He plays it normally. With a decent pass, there's a Serbia chance, but Arale hit that weak X. And it wasn't going either as good pass or on target. There's another cross. Take down one with Yato. Arale is starting to come, but there's the Rotir hitting it safely of Paredes to go off target. There's the chance. Rale tries to hit it off Yato, but he didn't hold X. Good decision from French midfielder. Another chance. Yato to Paredes, and it's a goal. Paredes gets his 6th goal of the World Cup with a good team play with Yato and pretty bad movement from GK. Like again, now he's standing on the line instead of staying like near the edge of blue box. Post requested from Benny. Post just in time by Xarot. And Benny says he's lagging. So we might see another substitution. 3-0 to France right now. He's asking if we can make subs. And now we're waiting for Miki to do something. Miki comes on for Dragveni. Both teams are ready, so we're off. Someone's AFK. No, he's not. He's back. Rocky with a good save. We see a counter back for Serbian. I mean, it was an interesting attempt, but it was pretty unlikely to go in unless you would play against pole launch. So even if it was a target. Paredes with a really good pass, but Miske gets to it just on time. Rale. Interesting play with Miki. Yato staying further forward. And could he get a goal? No, the pass went behind it. He makes it through Paredes, but he gets forward quite quickly. Miska will get to that in time as well. Miska with a really good try, but it got blocked by Paredes. Yato. With Paredes playing it on the line. Paredes makes a rocket shot. About 2 minutes left of the game. This is one of those games where time is going so quickly. Like, there are some matches when I would mention the time and score like 5 times in each period because of how boring it is. But actually, like right just now, we're seeing some interesting attacks from both of the teams, which makes the game entertaining, and that is something I would love to see in most of the hockey matches. Weekend didn't want to go out. But Aidano was there as he is right now, passing it to Paredes, blocked by Miki, play just in time. Miki with Rale again, really interesting play from Serbians, and it's a goal! Really nice goal from Serbians as well. Really good team play, second goal for Rale! Could we see a comeback? First it, and it is paused by the captain himself. Pretty bad timing as well. Maestro comes in. So does Dragveni. I think it's a little bit of team chat, I don't know. But what is happening, really, really good goal from Miki play and Rale. With a beautiful dual play. There was drop as well involved in it. Oxygen were allowed since they were losing. And then on the face-off, the order of French team is, I don't know, how did that shot go through? Rale positioned it perfectly into bottom corner. VKN didn't react on time. It somehow made it between Aidan and Paredes, and it's now all of a sudden 3-2, and Serbians could be back. I've brought them out, and they only need one more goal. Both teams seem to be ready. We're waiting for France. A minute and 20 seconds for them to score one more goal. And it's interesting to see Miki summon himself out after that beautiful play as well. Their hopes are back up, and this is why Maestro is back, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe we'll see a substitution of Miki for Rotir in power play, although now Paredes is having that one chance. It is now power play officially. And Miki reminds Rotir got that. Evra reminds his team to defend. Now on the corner, Rale pressures him well. Maestro looking for the shot, it gets blocked by Yato. Paredes looking for a shot, blocked by Rotir. We're gonna see plenty of shots now probably, but it is a block from Aidan. There's a shot by Miska, saved by VKN. About 30 seconds left. Can we see Serbians equalize? Rale with a really good turn, blocked by Aidan. Miska swings with it, but now Rale leaves it to Rotir, but wasn't accurate enough pass. Rale with Miske, with Rale, he missed it! Imagine if he passed it to Maestro, that could have been a really good goal as well. Now Rotir looking for Rale, Aidan will go behind the net, kicks it in time before the baton. They have about 5 seconds left, and the puck is behind the French net. They will need to get it out. They try it. They do keep it in play, and there's a chance, but it's missed. Unfortunate from Serbians, but they've given us a really good show, really entertaining match as well.
No.
GG's to both of the teams. And congrats to France, who've now guaranteed themselves the first place in group. And once again, thanks to Serbia for making this show really entertaining with some beautiful attacks. It wasn't like lucky goal, although the second one maybe wasn't the most skillful, but they've been playing some good hockey. And I think whoever faces them in the playoffs shouldn't underestimate them because they can make a surprise. So thank you very much for watching this game. And for today, we're out.